Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Excellent. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And how are you? How are you doing today?
I'm really good today, thank you. Have you used Cambly before, or is this your first
Yeah,
trial?
I've been using Cambly.
Nice, okay. So,
Approximately 300 minutes I have spent with the Cambly
oh
app.
wow. Okay, nice. So what do you usually like to get from Cambly? Do you just like to speak or
Yeah, I would like to know some tips about how to learn spoken English from basic level.
okay. Well,
Mm.
I mean, from the like 1 minute we have spoken, your English is better than basic level.
Yeah,
Um,
the thing is that I'm a YouTuber. I'm posting
mm,
all these videos in my YouTube channel.
okay.
So these videos could be helpful to my followers and my students.
Okay, yeah, I see that. That's a good idea. That's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, please tell me some tips how to improve basic spoken English. And
Yeah.
taking the example, we are from India. Uh,
Hmm.
if we go to foreign, like you are from Ireland, right?
Yeah.
If we visit your country, what are the precautions that we have to take on
హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, మీ అందరికీ తెలిసింది మనం చిన్నప్పుడు స్కూల్లో రాయటం చదవటం నేర్చుకున్నాం. కానీ ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఎలా మాట్లాడాలో మనం నేర్చుకోలేదు. మనం ఇంగ్లీష్లో కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా మాట్లాడాలంటే వన్ ఆన్ వన్ సెషన్స్ ద్వారా ఇంగ్లీష్ నేటివ్ స్పీకర్స్తో క్యాంబ్లీ యాప్ ద్వారా మాత్రమే సాధ్యమవుతుంది. అయితే ఈ క్యాంబ్లీ యాప్ రీసెంట్గా గ్రూప్ క్లాసెస్ని కూడా లాంచ్ చేశారు. క్లాంబ్లీ యాప్ మీ అందరికీ తెలిసిందే, మంచి లెర్నింగ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్. ఈ లెర్నింగ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా మనకి ట్యూటర్స్గా యూఎస్ యూకేకి చెందిన వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. ఈ గ్రూప్ క్లాసెస్లో 2 కంటే ఎక్కువ స్టూడెంట్స్ కొరియా, జపాన్, బ్రెజిల్, ఇండియా మొదలైన దేశాలకు చెందిన స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరూ కూడా మనతో గ్రూప్ క్లాసెస్లో ఉంటూ మనము ఇంగ్లీష్ని ఈజీగా నేర్చుకోవడానికి మన ట్యూటర్స్ కూడా మనకి ఎంతగానో సహాయం చేస్తారు. ఇలా వివిధ దేశాలకు చెందిన స్టూడెంట్స్తో మనం ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవుతూ ట్యూటర్స్ హెల్ప్తో మనము ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అండ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్ని డెవలప్ చేసుకోవడమే కాకుండా ఇంగ్లీష్ని కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా మనం మాట్లాడవచ్చు. మీరు ఈ గ్రూప్ క్లాసెస్లో మీరు జాయిన్ అవ్వాలంటే జాయినింగ్ ఆఫర్ కింద మీకు 45% వరకు మీకు డిస్కౌంట్ అనేది లభిస్తుంది. అది కూడా లాంగ్ టర్మ్ ప్లాన్స్కి మాత్రమే. నేను ఈ క్యాంబ్లీ యాప్ యొక్క లింక్ని ఈ వీడియో డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో మరియు కామెంట్లో కూడా నేను పిన్ చేయడం అనేది జరిగింది. ఇప్పుడే క్యాంబ్లీ యాప్ మీరు డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకొని గ్రూప్ క్లాసెస్లో మీరు పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసి మీ యొక్క స్కిల్స్ని డెవలప్ చేసుకొని మీకు కావాల్సిన సాధించాలని నేను మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్.
pronunciation,
Mm-hmm.
dialect?
Mm-hmm.
What are the basic sentences that we have to speak?
Okay, okay.
Mm.
So I think in Ireland, obviously, our native language is English. So I
Okay.
think we kind of once you're doing your best, once you're trying, we will understand. And I think
Mm.
Irish people are quite friendly and patient, so don't ever be afraid of like, speaking English badly or anything like that. Like not at all. Um, but I
Okay.
think just as like a general tip would be just basically
Okay.
consistency,
Consistency.
and
Mm.
yeah, and not to be afraid because I am also trying to learn Spanish at the moment. And
Okay.
my biggest problem and block is speaking. If I hear
Okay.
Spanish or read Spanish, it's easier. But when it comes to me having to
Mm.
use that Spanish or speak to people, it's always like so, embarrassing
Mm.
or like you're just afraid. But like
Mm.
that's the best part. You just need to practice. So even coming on
Mm.
here to Cambly or speaking to people or
Mm.
listening to videos, repeating types of things like that, I think it's the
Mm.
best kind of way is just pushing yourself to do it.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, I think that's the best way I found when I actually force myself to speak. It's kind of, you really see your improvement quite quickly. I'm not sure if you'll agree with that when you're learning English.
Okay. What I found in your language is we people are using our lips a lot. Lip synchronization, lip movements is a lot. Like when we speak, then we are using lips like this. But
Okay.
when you are speaking, British people, that means Ireland people and the British people and England people, when you are speaking,
Hmm.
you are using you are not at all. That means you use less You people less
Mhm.
use lip movement, right?
Yes, it's very
Yes.
true. It's something I've noticed as well because I have some friends in
Mm.
the Middle East,
Mm.
and I have a lot of friends from South Africa, or not South Africa, sorry, South America and Spain, and it
Okay.
made me like see the differences in languages. I
Okay.
find with Spanish, it's like a lot of tongue movement, like the
And
lips come
lip.
into play. With Arabic, it's quite like in the throat, but
Okay.
with English, it's very just in the mouth. Like it's very
Ah.
simple. Like there's
Mm.
not many like sounds to it. I think people like who speak Arabic or Spanish or just any language, they're a lot more difficult than English. Like the
Yes.
different sounds that you make and the vibrations in the throat. So I think
Mm.
actually coming to English might be a shock because it's quite like plain and basic and boring. It's very like simple. So
Okay.
I think that could be an advantage actually.
Okay, so that means we need to force to speak English language, and we need to have consistency
Hmm.
while speaking English language, right? Then what you wanted to say?
Yes, exactly. Just
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
really
Mm,
going for it.
okay, and tell me something about yourself. You are from, and what about your parents? If it is not personal, or are married or in a relationship?
Yeah, so I'm just from like a basic overview of me, I guess, is I'm from Ireland.
Okay.
I basically spent most of my life in Ireland
Mm,
until 19, and then I
mm,
moved to Scotland for university.
okay.
Um, and then I spent some time in Spain as an English teacher.
Mm,
And then I am now living in South Korea,
mm,
and I'm doing my master's.
mm.
So
Masters in which subject?
in genetics,
Genetics.
like studying DNA and problems with
Wow.
DNA. Mhm.
Great, great. Genetics is a very good subject, and
It is. It's
recently
very interesting.
I'm doing some experiments in agriculture sector. I came to know a number of things about genetic crops
Oh,
and all
yes.
this. Great. And I need to learn more to get grip on that agriculture. Nowadays, I'm paying concentration on it. Okay, thank you. And okay, if it is not personal, then you can tell about your mom and dad and relationship, if any.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's not much to say. Just, yeah,
Mm,
just I have my mom and dad and they're together and yeah.
mm, mm. Okay, have you ever talked to an Indian guy? Do you have any
I
Indian friends? Mm.
Yeah, my roommate in Scotland is his mum is from India and his dad is from Pakistan.
Okay, what are the language changes that you found while you are speaking or while you are making a conversation with Indians?
I think he's a bad example because he actually grew up in Scotland, so he just has a really thick Scottish accent.
Okay. Oh, good.
Um,
Mm,
but from other people I've spoken to,
mm,
from India,
mm.
um, I mean, there's not much. I know people are kind of worried sometimes about their accent coming through, like
Okay.
an Indian accent coming through with English or with me, like an Irish accent when I speak Spanish. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Once
Mm,
somebody understands what you're saying, then I think that's totally fine.
mm,
So I wouldn't be worried about an accent. I would just make sure you're kind of pronouncing the word clearly.
mm.
And if your accent is still there, that's no problem.
That means our accent is okay with
Yeah,
making conversation,
yeah.
and but then we have to pronounce clearly.
Exactly. Like
Okay.
when I'm
Mm,
speaking with you, I know you're Indian, but
okay.
I can
Mm.
understand absolutely everything, and your English is really good. So,
Oh, thank you. And yeah, when I watching you, then I feel like as if I'm watching a portrait. Yeah. Portrait, or
why?
You are like painting like Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa's. Like Mona Lisa posture is like this, and your posture is like this. It's like such a quiet thing you have. Really good. You are calm, good, and you are explaining really well. Great. Can I guess something about you? Are you an introvert person?
I wouldn't say so. I would actually say I'm like extroverted.
Yeah. Extrovert or ambivert?
Good question.
Mm,
Uh, yeah, I guess ambivert. I guess I kind
yeah,
of match the I'm in, yeah.
do you play sports? Any sports or indoor games, outdoor games?
I don't play sports, but I
Yes.
do like go to the gym, like weightlifting. I guess as a
Wow.
sport, but it's not very like team
Wow.
based.
Wow.
So
You know what? Your appearance is completely different from weightlifting. You are like, you know what? An innocent. You have innocence look.
yeah.
Uh, when a person first watch you, he or she may assume that you are an innocent person, but your hobbies are different. A weightlifter.
Yeah, important not to judge a book by a cover.
Yeah, that's what I came to know now. And
Yeah.
apart from weightlifting, then what are the hobbies you have?
Um, I really like reading.
Wow.
Um, I guess because I'm living in Korea at the moment, there's quite a big culture of cafe hopping. So
Mm.
it's like a hobby to go to a cafe and then go to another one and then another one. So that's my new
Mm.
hobby is just spending all day in cafes.
Okay. Coffees, having
Yeah.
coffees. Yes. Okay.
Going and having coffees.
So which flavor in coffees do you like most?
Um, just a regular like coffee latte type thing.
Mm.
But with tea, I'm a very big
Mm.
like black tea drinker, like black
Black
tea with
tea.
milk, the best.
Black tea with a complete decoction, right?
I'm not sure.
Sugar, adding decoction and sugar. You are having, right?
Yeah, so
And do
just
you add any milk?
yeah, black tea and milk. I don't add sugar.
Mm. You don't touch sugar, right?
No.
Okay. Decoction and milk.
What is
Do
the
you add milk?
then?
Decoction? The extract from liquid from tea powder.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
In Ireland, we just call it black tea. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
actually sure like where it comes from.
You
It's
go to the shop and you are ordering that. Okay.
ours is
And
like leaf based.
do you know how to cook?
Yeah.
Cooking. Do you know? Mm.
Mhm.
Do you cook? Then what do you cook usually? Uh,
No, I hate cooking. I know how to, but I don't enjoy it.
so that's mean you don't cook, but you know cooking, how to cook.
Yeah,
When
I
time
know how
comes,
to.
okay, great. And yeah, tell me what's your future plans after completion of your post graduation?
I guess I'm doing my master's now, so my future plans are to do a PhD. Um, and kind of just stay in the same field. I guess long-term goals would be to find some cure for some disease or some illness, you know. Quite a
Uh,
long journey, but that's the goal.
okay. Have you aware of a complete? Have you got the complete awareness about coronavirus?
Yeah, to a degree. I mean,
Hmm.
it's not exactly my topic in science, but I guess having a scientific background and following things, I have an idea, yeah.
Okay, great. Since you are doing masters in DNA,
Hmm.
I thought you know something about a coronavirus. I thought that, but that's not your subject. Okay, no problem. Yes, tell me what else? What else? And it was really a nice conversation with you. Uh, you are such a cool, calm person. Great, and I wish you all the best for your PhD and masters.
Thank you so much.
And anything else?
No, I'd just like to say the same to you, and I hope your YouTube channel continues helping people. And
Thank
to
you.
everyone learning English, good luck and
Hmm.
try your best.
Okay, thank you. And what's the time now there?
The time here is, let me see, 6:30.
6:30. Great,
Mhm.
great. And here it's approximately 3 o'clock, 3
Oh, okay.
p.m. 3 p.m. in the
Not a big
afternoon.
difference then.
Yes, yes, that's a big deal. 6 hours. Oh, no,
Yeah,
3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. Yes, great.
yeah.
Mm, thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Okay.
No, good
You too.
night for you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.